time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 21. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Well, this defense for the Ravens very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the booths right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Up the middle they go.
Pull.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
49 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Look at this Baltimore defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there.
That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
On
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now they'll pitch it out here. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. On play action, it's Rodgers. He completes it to Beckham. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
He's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2 is not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Hey, 26.
Rodgers to throw once more.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Taylor there to bring it in on the crossing route.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Rodgers.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11.
Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Here's Burrow. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
He's on his way.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right?
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bengals have moved out in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On first down, Rodgers. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Here's Rodgers. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Rodgers now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And it's caught. And he's brought down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second. They'll be down to 1 remaining here in this first half. Rodgers going to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Here we go. 12.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down the right sideline.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Oh, a good-looking return setup here. Running room at the 50. Look out. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a return. He did everything but take it to the house.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season.
And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now it's Rodgers. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Rodgers now to throw.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And again, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
11 MT.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Duron Harmon.
And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
On one, ready?
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 27.
Stop.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Marcus Williams getting the sack from the secondary.
No question, that was needed by the defense because they're already trailing by a couple of scores. They had to get off the field without allowing another one. That sack on the first play, that may have derailed this drive.
12, stop.
On 2nd down now. Poole. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
3rd and 19.
11, Thomas.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
11 MT, take. Stop.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And this is caught. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Now it's Burrow.
He'll complete this one to Watson.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Gotta go.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase,
his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah,
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Rodgers. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action. Now Rodgers.
Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Rodgers now on 1st down. This is caught by Evans. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mike Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirit.
It got his man complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And now here is another interception.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On one, ready?
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Here's Booker on the catch. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense.
11.
And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. McPherson now for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Bengals 63, Ravens 28.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And he stopped immediately there.
On the tackle there was DJ Turner.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Joseph Osai
in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it. Mike Evans, he's going to go. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Justin Madubuike.
He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Here's Burrow. In trouble and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown.
And that flag accepted.
Offline, ready?
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
12, 12, 12. 11, MT, take. Hey, we got to go score.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
11, 11. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. And now they're in the hurry-up. First down, here's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
11, Thomas.
Again, it's Burrow. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
12, 12, 12.
Play action. It's Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
They go play action with Burrow. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Cincinnati,
they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory.
And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings. Yeah. Vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got Game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a Sprinter. What's a two up? Never been afraid to play my cards. What's a risk to a winner? Barely hang out with these days. What's a lame two?